Yeah, I feel like we play well. I still think, we got things that we need to clean up, and we got to execute at a higher level if we really trying to be the defense that we want to be. And we'll get back to work tomorrow and learn from our mistakes and fix it throughout the week next week.
What do you make of what Deontae is doing? I think he has 5 sacks over the last 3 games.
Yeah, man, super proud of that guy. He coming to work every day. I'm doing whatever I can to, give him that little extra gear or whatever I need to say to him. Man, just super proud of him. Know he's working his tail off to, do what he got to do to help this defense, and he's continuing to show up every week for sure.
And Deontae, you look like you're getting better every week, and you really look like you were moving well. Talk about how you thought you played tonight and how you were feeling.
Man, first I just wanna talk about the D line. I could barely read my run pass indicators because they get in the backfield so fast. So, man, just salute them to them guys. Just trying to do what I can. Just trying to continue to improve and get better. I know I put in a lot of work, and I'm just keep going.
Feel like the defense is playing at a championship level?
No doubt. I feel like I say it all the time. This is a championship defense, and that goes back to the first question I got asked about our performance tonight. I just think we can execute better if we want to be that championship defense. And we have all the right guys, got a great scheme, and we just gotta continue to get better on the practice field and let it show on Saturday.
What has it been about this defense and kind of getting those timely turnovers when you really need one?
Man, I just think that's what we preach. We preach on taking the ball away from people and getting the ball back to our offense. So that's something that we are all in practice on. That's how we start every practice, taking the ball away, our turnover circuit, and that's just what we pride ourselves on. So that's what we're going to continue to do.
What's the message that leadership shared with the team in the locker room after that?
Enjoy the win. Enjoy the win. Any SEC game is not easy to win, but man, we know we left a lot of meat on that bone. Left a lot of meat on the bone out on the field, and we're going to continue to get better, and got to get back to work tomorrow and fix our mistakes, and just continue to improve.
What were the challenges of prepping for a new coordinator and potentially a new look offense?
Yeah, I think it was great that we had the bye week. Had an extra week to do. Shout out my dog Bray over there. I can tell him my bad. But we was able to any off look that they might give us, we was able to rep that throughout the week at least 1 or 2 times, so we had at least seen it. But it's always a challenge. But at the end of the day, you just got to fall back to your rules and what and just swarm to the ball.
How much?
You talked about you guys being maybe prepped for a quarterback change there. Did you guys think maybe you're going to get a look at Van Buren?
Yeah, no doubt. We knew they used him in different ways, so we prepared for him throughout the week for sure, and he did a good job when he came in there, but we were definitely prepped for it.
Deontae, you may have already addressed it, but the stripping of the football, that's something you guys get pretty good at.
Yes, sir. Like I said, that's just something we practice every day before practice, and especially a linebacker, we always are watching clips on people taking the ball off people, and just trying to emphasize that during practice whenever we get to the ball, and it showed up today. Super proud of Nakai for that, man. We've been talking about that for a long time, and we're just going to continue to take the ball off people for sure.
How do you grade the turnovers? Because it's like an extra possession for your offense. And just that aspect of playing defense, you give up some yards every now and then, but when you take away the football, how big is that?
Man, it's huge. Like you said, it's an extra possession for our offense, and that's always our key to victory. Whatever week we're in, just get the ball back to our offense, and that's 3rd down stops, 4th down stops, taking the ball off people, and that's just what we pride ourselves in. So it's huge for sure.
It seemed like there's a lot of former Bama guys that are in the NFL now that were here this week. Just kind of, what does it say about this program that they want to come back? And then how much interaction do y'all get to have with them on a game day, or is it kind of limited because y'all are locked in on what you're doing?
Well, it's always great to see, see someone you play with, like JC, Tyler Booker was here. So that was great. And, just for the rest of the guys, I think, just seeing who came before you, just kind of give you a little chip on your shoulder, a little motivation, Can't really interact too much, but, they'll say their words of encouragement or whatever, and, we'll just get back to business.
Deontae, did the atmosphere out there, did it feel like a big game? Yeah. Did it feel like a rivalry game for you guys?
Yeah, I think anytime we play in Bronx, it's gonna get crazy. Alabama versus LSU, that's what I grew up watching. That's what you dream about playing. So, it felt like a rivalry game for sure. It's always a big game, when we're in it, but. We can't focus on that. We just control, go out there and do what we do and, let the results show.
Motivation for playing Oklahoma?
Yeah. We're going to enjoy this on 24 hours and, get back to work on Sunday tomorrow and, we'll start prepping for them.
When this defense is clicking, how would you describe, Alabama's defense in a few words?
Fast, violent, and willing to take the ball off people. That's how I can shorten it for you. When we're on for sure. And that's what kind of makes me upset is when we give someone something. Like when someone's not doing their job or we didn't execute that call. Because if we're all on the same page, it's going to be hard to get in the end zone against us for sure.
All right, thank you.